Welcome back to the biggest channel on YouTube. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down and fully analyzing the cancelled Insomniac multiplayer game. Just want to mention that it was requested by a viewer, so Sandra Daniels, if you're watching this, just know that you made it happen. So these are the topics that are going to be covered in this video. So the planned season for the multiplayer game, the villains, the traversal, and also currency. Like, did you know, for example, you could buy an apartment and vehicles in the Marvel Spiderman Multiplayer game? I mean, that's just a drop of what we covered in this video. The main aim of the video is obviously to send the one message to Insomniac on the one voice from the community that we, the community, or the players, the fans, pretty much are gonna love to see something like this come to fruition. So obviously, if you help us like the video, share to your friends, you're also gonna help us beat the algorithm, and hopefully someone from Insomniac might get to see the video, and then we might get something going on. Okay, so with that being said, make sure you like the video. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Have you seen this footage before? And if you have, what was your first initial thoughts? And with that being said, let's get straight into the video.
Then it says, you earned your power. Accident in the lab, wrong place, wrong time. International experiment.
You gotta use how you earn your powers too.
Yeah.
Bro, they were going in.
Yeah, this would have been fire, bro. This is a good multiplayer thing. It looks like the list goes on too, bro. Like Cosmic Rays is fourth one. I can't see that one all the way in the back, but it looks like the list progresses, and each one that you picked, you can see the strength, the web, the agility.
Which one you gonna take?
Definitely, man, I'm big on the original. Probably the wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I'll probably take intentional experimentation.
You would think that the cosmic rays would definitely increase like the agility and the strength of the, because it's obviously it goes up with different. So you got powers, yeah, you got your origin, you got powers, your lost trait, great web. Let's just say, like, you know, hypothetically speaking, cosmic rays, you know, your powers, you won't probably, you get the web swinging and the strength, but you have some additional features with that. So with the cosmic rays, your agility is maxed out. You know,
the kind of combos you can make. You can maybe you can choose, like, you know, how you got your powers. Then for the loss and trades, you can, you know, match two together to them. Bro, you could probably have like maxed out web or maxed out agility or something, bro.
And this is, you earn your powers. Accident in the lab while attending an after-school demonstration. You are accidentally bitten by a radioactive spider. So we got the Venom, we got Mysterio, we got lab partners, Dr. Connors, and then we got Nolan Void. So season 1, January, February, March. Yeah, so it's different. Yeah,
it seems like
different quarters too. Now, comic books, if this was technically Venom would have been later on down the line, but what they're going is it's quarterly across a year. So, you know, Venom would be season 1. You kind of want to start off heavy with Venom and then work your way down. Then season 3 gets people coming back, and then you got the last one of the symbiote. This is like, the thing is, the null and void, right? This is more like a web of shadows kind of thing. So you save like the best for last. You started off Venom, you move down, you kind of like, let's get players in. Oh, season 1 is Venom. Oh, we got to get this. Season 2, we kind of get like Madness of Mysterio. You still got people playing, but it's kind of like a lesser villains, because people know that Mysterio isn't actually somebody that's it's just smoke and mirrors. Literally, it's all it is, smoke and mirrors. There's no it's all all mirage. Then you get people coming back, lab partners. Oh, we got Dr. Connors, we got the Lizard. Let's all go whoop him up. And then it's like, oh well, I'm waiting for season 4 to come out. It's going to come around October, November, December. What major holiday is in December? Christmas, right? It even says seasonal events. That one was crazy. What it looks like this, right? It looks like
season 1 would have gone from January, February, March. Season 2, so it's like every
April, May, and June. Seasonal event. So you got, you know, summer, spring, winter, fall, and they got like different holidays. October, you know, Nolan Void. It's more of a web of shadows. Seasonal events, you got Halloween, and then you got Christmas, right? So that's what be season 4, October, November, December. Like I said, what major holiday is in December? It's Christmas. It's going to get, oh, Mom, buy me this game. Okay, you know, I'll get it for you for Christmas, or Santa Claus will get it for you for Christmas, right? This looks pretty badass from what I'm looking at it. 4 seasons to stretch out for the entire year. Now we gotta assume, right? It's Insomniac Games. Each season, right, is going to come with additional updates. we have to take in consideration that knowing Insomniac, they're going to do updates, whether it's different costume designs, more things to do across the streets of New York, adding more missions. That what does it say? Side gigs you will add on to issues 1, 2, and 3. Add on these different things, because I don't see them
different side gigs to like switch up the pace in the game to keep it more fresh and kind
change
of stuff
everything up
to the next season coming out.
Yeah, I honestly, if this was me, I probably would have put Mysterio more around in a Halloween time.
I'll say Halloween would have gone Venom, bro. I think Venom would fit in for Halloween more.
Yeah, he would, just because of the costumes and all of that, all the stuff like that.
Venom, yeah.
But I feel like Mysterio would have had more of an impact
in Halloween, bro.
Yeah, because it's like you can, with the smoke and mirrors. It's like when you go to these little Halloween places, like an arcade, not arcade, but like somewhere like a carnival, somewhere around there, around Halloween time, you kind of see stuff like this there.
Yeah, but bro, who scares you the most though? Is it Venom or Mysterio? Like, who is it that we can see right now? You literally shit your pants. Which of the two, Mysterio or Venom?
Yeah, Venom for sure, easily 100%.
That's why he's got to be the guy in Halloween, bro.
But I feel like you can do more with this guy instead of having him in Mysterio in the Halloween than having him in the springtime, if that makes sense.
I would say have Mysterio winter.
Yeah, but that's sort of, we're talking about season 4. We would have to incorporate. Now, if they were to have if they'd had 6 or 8 seasons, I would see Mysterio and this one being together.
Yeah.
But I kind of see why they did split them up, right? Because Dr. Connors has that screech from the lizard sound, hurts Venom and the Null and Void, all of these different symbiote characters. So, but this actually looks great, man. This actually looks really good. Kind of sad about the game, but I mean, it was already scrapped before it was leaked, though. That's the thing. So this isn't like This isn't like Wolverine. It was like we're releasing this in 2025.
Yeah, it's probably something doesn't really care as much, bro.
Yeah, they already scrapped this. Yeah.
Because most companies they come up with ideas and they write it down, they just make notes of it. It doesn't mean that they're gonna follow up to it. So this is like one of those things where they have many plans coming up, because they probably think like 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead. Do you know what I mean? Where do you want to see the company next 30 to 50 years? And then they have like a team or like a like a department within the dev team who specialize in trying to bring ideas or pitching ideas for the next foreseeable future kind of thing. So I think it's just one of them, but eventually I think it's just budgets, bro, and the dream.
It's a lot, especially with back-to-back games like that. You got Insomniac, then you got Wolverine, then you got what I mean. Like, granted, this was all from 13 to now. So
from what I'm seeing here, the scope of what they were trying to do is huge. Like it takes a lot of effort, determination to actually pull this off. Like, you've seen the whole thing, bro. Like, it's like a full-blown live service, like Destiny kind of thing, but evolving around Spider-Man, bro. You need at least like a team of, I'm not sure what Insomniac's dev team numbers are, but
I want to say like 20 people.
20 Insomniac?
No, like for or just on one like little small project, it's like 20. I'm pretty sure they got like 100 people running around that building, bro.
They need to have more than 100 to pull this off.
Yeah, like 1,000, 2,000. Yeah. Nah, that many developers?
Yeah, bro. 1,500. You have to have like people who are designing each suit for the next DLC, different suit colors, different
but
patterns,
the thing is,
different storylines, different voice characters, different weather, and the animation, different, like, even those who are going to be coding the game, essentially, like the movements and everything. Testers, Q&A, bro, quality and analysis. They got testers like 6 months ahead, make sure it's good before they ship it out, bro. Trust me. Like, you need like a whole team, bro. Like, if you know what I mean. Most companies have like a smaller team. They do make games that big, but it's kind of lackluster. You can tell they don't have the the support or the manpower they need to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking for maybe just like, since some of this stuff has already been issued out, I think like Insomniac Games is a huge company, but I don't even think they have over like 500 developers there. Maybe like 600, but I don't think that Insomniac Games has.
Hold on, I'm literally gonna Google it right now. I'm gonna Google it right now. How many people
Yeah, I don't think they have 1,000. I don't. I'm pretty positive they don't have 1,000 developers there.
Does Insomniac have?
Okay,
I'm not sure.
I'm saying between 5 and 6, bro. 500 and 600 people at Insomniac Games.
Because I know they were able to make Ratchet and Clank, Miles
but
Morales,
those are all
right
the
at the same time.
Though. Yeah.
I know.
So let's say you got 300 people working on one, 300 working, 200 working on the other.
You're right.
Nowhere near 2,000. Yeah.
You're right. 520.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No. It says has. Well, this was like 2023 April. It says has now grown to over 520. So let's say 600, bro. Let's say
that's what I'm saying. 5 and 6 maybe. You know what I mean? But like a 2,000. That's they were bro. You got to think. Insomniac didn't let go of any people when them companies were letting go of their team. Insomniac didn't do that. At least from my acknowledgement, I didn't see anything about Insomniac letting go of a percentage of their development team because they kind of keep it small. Yeah, they kind of keep it small to where they can pay their people good enough for them not to leave. Obviously, because we talked about that in the previous podcast about the right to complete clause is finna be pretty much over with. So
yeah,
like I said, in Insomniac Games, I don't think they participated in that letting people go or a percentage of their development team, because like I said, they keep it small and it's typically the same thing, right? We got Spider-Man 2018, Miles Morales 2020, then we got Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's all still the same game concept, but and realistically, what can you say changed drastically besides an expansion to the map? We have the web wings, different costumes, obviously different villains and stuff like that. The story, before it's like the swinging mechanics. They changed a couple things about that, but that isn't anything that's going to require an additional 1,500 more people just to be on a team to change the swinging mechanics. But typically everything is still basically, especially for Marvel Spider-Man 2018 and Miles Morales, besides the Venom dash, everything is basically pretty much the same. And they changed the skill tree, and obviously because he has the Venom boost, dash, punches, and stuff like that. They changed the skill tree. They changed the Venom dash, the somewhat slightly of the what's the word I'm looking for, of the traversal. But really, it's still the same New York, especially Marvel Spider-Man 2018 to 2020. The only expansion that they did was this one, was adding Coney Island to Marvel Spider-Man 2.
So basically, this is like I think this is showing like
these are different things that you can do on when it comes to this chapter. Now, if I'm reading this right, we got the villain arc is Mysterio, right? We already know about Quentin Beck, the Great Mysterio, Master of Illusion, basically. So we got web challenges, Web of Lies. Yeah, but this was
Madness of Mysterio. Wait, is this Mysterio's gonna be in the? Nah. This
is what would have been of the game, the leaked game, that of the Great Web of the multiverse game. So each season has a different villain. So we saw Venom was 1, we saw Mysterio was 2, we saw Dr. Kurt Connors was 3, and then we got 4 of Noel. I think that's how you pronounce that. So this is season 2, the Madness of Mysterio. So it even says right here, villain arc Mysterio. Obviously, he's the
we even have PvP battles. PvP battles right here, bro. That means you can face over other players, like potentially like friends or something.
Yeah, wow. But it's only like essentially it looks like this probably is a brawl of mirrors. So it's not like you're fighting your friend in the actual like 1v1 match, if I'm understanding this correctly. I could be wrong. I want to let you guys correct me down in the comments. So when I see PvP battle, brawl of mirrors, I'm thinking that maybe it's kind of like, remember we talked about The Last of Us 2 when they were going to add in that mode in her.
I know you mean like the first to clear out the area or something.
Exactly. And it goes, it's kind of like Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League. You're online with your friend and you're basically in competition with your friend. So if you win Brawl of Mirrors, if you get a higher level, and you get a higher level than your friend, then obviously, you win the match kind of thing. So we got rescues.
That makes sense, because obviously, like, how would you make a game where two Spider-Mans are going against? I mean, to be honest, do you think it's gonna be fun if the game was like PvP battles, you fighting against me, or obviously you playing against your friends or something? I don't know how that would shape up. But obviously, the Brawl of Mirrors, you did mention the fact it might be like a mission where you have to start the area or something like that.
Yeah. So whoever gets the most kills, points or whatever you guys want to call it. they
Yeah.
win. We got the rescues, we got crimes obviously around the city. It's like nightmare fuel. So what that's obviously like the photography thing. But that's what I'm kind of worried about. Like I wanna progress later on through this video to see. But if this was actually a thing, right? If we already know that Insomniac Games canceled this already, if this was meant to be a thing and they're introducing stuff like this in the multiverse game, this could actually shape up to be something good. We already saw previous clips of Vulture, and that's the thing. They can involve anybody in here. The Sinister Six. You can have
Mr. Six,
Vulture,
you got
Rhino.
Venom.
Yeah, you can add all of those different characters.
But that's crazy. That it's like Insomniac building up their own Insomniac universe, Insomniac Marvel universe. It kind of seems to, it's like where they're heading to. I mean, eventually it's gonna be one of those. But do you think the game is cancelled, like never coming out again, or is it something that they've put like in the side? Now that they've seen the fans actually want it, do you think there's a chance it could, come back out? Like, do you think they're gonna reopen the doors again, or the possibilities to remaking this game, or is it just gone for good?
Me personally, it's like we talked about this, and I want to say the last time we got on podcast style video speculations, right? So Wolverine, we talked about that Wolverine. They have the entire plot for Wolverine out there, and as the days progress, months, weeks, as that progresses, you get to see more and more footage. I remember
coming out. That's
a couple of days ago, I was on YouTube and I saw a guy uploading suits that the Wolverine game was supposed to have in it. Right, so that's obviously going to be a thing. So we got Wolverine. We already had the gameplay already out there, right? So this entire $1 million video game itself in Wolverine, it's gone now. It's trash. You have the plot out there. You have costumes. You have playable characters. You have characters that will be in the game already. That was already confirmed. You get playable Jean Grey. We got Wolverine, obviously, and then they even incorporated Professor X. Now you can't have your entire plot, the structure of your game, the way that it was going to move. We saw Wolverine climbing up walls using the claws, which is possible. He's adamantium, so he definitely can, cut through a brick and stick to a building. His way of, necessarily want to say wall crawling, right? So we'll call it crawl crawling. This we're gonna call it. It's a tongue twister. But we see his implementation of that, and it's already online. It's going to be so hard for them to come back from this. And now what they're going to have to do is they're going to reconfigure everything. So with this already being out there from the ransomware attack that happened, February, January, I don't see them re-releasing this game. I think it was already said that it was scrapped already, but now
that's sad. Yeah,
it was already scrapped.
Because I know fans want this. Fans want this. They want a multiplayer Spider-Man game because it's an open world multiplayer game of spider people. You know what I mean? That's insane, bro. Like, I kind of wish, to be honest, I think the reason why it's been scrapped, like this is not like, on the record anywhere, but this is literally my opinion, hypothetically speaking. I think it is due to budget, bro. Because if you see Marvel Spider-Man 2 costing about 300 million to make, imagine what this game would cost to make. Making a game with multiple characters, an open world game with, live missions going on. And it's basically like a live service game, and that does cost a lot of money to make. Maybe this was one of the plans of Sony's live service games, because I think there was a time when they had like 25 live service games coming out. So this was probably one of the ones they had in the pipeline, but eventually it didn't come to fruition, and it's just kind of sad to hear because obviously the fans were waiting for it.
This was gonna be a super crazy game. I just wanted to know how they were gonna put like a bunch of Spider-Man from, obviously you would think they would essentially make New York bigger. They would have to expand, things like Harlem, Coney Island would get a expansion to it. To have 8 different Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen, Silk, Spider-Women as well, right? Just 8 different Spider characters on New York, and it's just, we're going to keep it as the same map as if it was from Marvel Spider-Man 2. I would honestly think the developers were going to expand New York, at least into their highest extent, like adding additional things to it. Like I said, Coney Island gets an extension, stuff like that.
When you speak of expansion, they did in some kind of way, because if you watch the trailer, there's a time when a portal opens up to the multiverse and Peter and Miles walks through it. So maybe there's going to be differences depending on which reality you walk into. So the buildings might look slightly different here and there, Because obviously when you go into different, multiverse, different reality, there's going to be a few changes, maybe mission wise, but not necessarily having the whole city changed.
Yeah, see, so we got PvE, which would be villain schemes, the Great Web raids, and then we got turf battles and the skill challenges. That
And
would be
you are right on
PvP.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Suicide Squad. They're not gonna have this isn't like Marvel Nemesis where you got these characters, these superheroes fighting each other. So it's gonna be something to where they are in battle with each other, but it's not a figurative, it's not literal. They're not fighting each other literally. It's fighting to be the best Spider-Man. So we got turf battles, which could be, things like the Silver Sable strongholds could come back. It's multiverse. I know they came out Marvel Spider-Man 2018, but it's multiverse. You gotta take in consideration that the Kingpin that's captured in this universe isn't captured on the other. So we got turf battles, we got Sable strongholds. We got the return of everybody's favorite person, Screwball. We got her challenges back too as well, right? So, and then we got the
PvE,
skill challenges. And then we got PvE, neighborhood rescues. This is player versus everyone, street crimes, and side gigs.
What side gigs?
Man, what
side gigs would be? Like side missions, like side things to do. Kind of sound like side missions.
I think side gigs would essentially be side missions. Obviously, that's the only thing that literally makes sense. You got the PvE side missions about who can do this side mission the fastest, and player versus everyone. But like you said, different side missions, different characters. Like Peter and Miles, they had the multiverse thing. Marvel Spider-Man 2. You can tackle that, the finding the spider bots as Peter or Miles. It wasn't something where it's like, oh well, this specific mission calls for Peter, like this specific one calls for Miles. I don't think that it's anything like that. I think it's like player versus everyone. Everybody can go do these things. It's just all about who does it essentially the fastest, and who has the best outcome,
the biggest point.
Who has the best outcome. Maybe they might incorporate different decisions between the Spider-Man. We know that the symbiote suit Spider-Man was supposed to be like super strong, rageful. He didn't really have his mind, and Madam Web kind of gave him that sense of morality back to where he's still Peter Parker. He just has the strength of the symbiote without the additional stuff that comes with it. So I think that maybe this could be, like you said, side missions. They will see who gets the job done the fastest. Maybe incorporate different angles that you can take. You can either decide to keep the cat in the tree and tell the lady it's her fault that it escaped, or just something simple like that. I would think that they would put in something like side gigs.
Is that Venom? Oh, they've got different variations of Venom. You see that, bro? Wait, so you're rescuing people from burning houses and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. And then we got the regular street crimes.
So I'm thinking, okay, these might be like nighttime street crimes. You think it's going to look as realistic as this? Is just like a concept art, so it kind of looks like more human-like in terms of physique and textures.
I think if they were going to release this game, it would, considering that Unreal Engine 5 was going to be a thing, right? We already had that coming out with EA's Iron Man. That was already they're using Unreal Engine 5 in that. So I would think that even though it is concept art, that essentially that it would have a lot more realism to it. And if they were talking about this game was later on in development, we're already in 4K gaming now. We already know the PlayStation 5 that released in 2020 is already 8K gaming compatible.
It's barely 4K. Like it's running on an upscaled 4K in the background, and it's literally upscaling to 4K for you. It doesn't do 8K gaming. Maybe watch videos on 8K, but 8K gaming, hell nah. It doesn't do 8K gaming, bro. Because
I think it might in the future with these updates, and then they releasing the Pro.
I mean,
like who needs
an 8K gaming machine?
Somebody that wants to plan for the future, man. It's hard for these consoles. It's hard for these consoles already to keep up with PCs. You got mods that you can put on PC to make New York look super
you need
realistic.
8K gaming, bro. Like
to keep up with a 4090 graphics card. Yeah, you need something like that to keep up with the PC guys.
Man, bro, like 4K gets the job done, bro. Like
4K for sure.
4K gets the job done, bro. Like it kind of gets to the point where it's just gonna be obsolete what resolution you're running, because everything's gonna be just looking crisp and good by default.
It's not even gonna matter anyway, especially if you're not playing with the PlayStation hooked up with a 2.0 HDMI cord to a monitor that has 120 refresh rate or above. So that's not even gonna make a difference. It's like having a. It's like having a. It's like going to go buy a PlayStation 6, but playing it on like a flat screen TV that came out in 2012. It's like it's not gonna hit the same.
It's not gonna hit the same for real.
Yeah, so that's what I think they plan on upscaling this. You gotta upscale something if you're using an Unreal Engine. You have to upscale gaming. Like it's going to have to be above 4K. Because if you're going to use the Unreal, the more that these Unreal Engines progress, you know, this isn't like 4. You know, like Jedi Survivor was on Unreal Engine 5. I want to say it was 5. I think Unreal Engine 5. Yeah,
sort of. So not fully optimized for it.
Yeah, exactly. But it kind of like was on that spectrum of the Unreal Engine 4, 4.5, 5. You know what I mean? It was like, but as it progressed, like later on throughout the, you know, we got the Pro coming out, we got the 6 coming out in a couple years. If this game was already set to come out in a couple years and it was already leaked and everything, as you can see, Spider-Man: The Great Web Mission gameplay, new leaks. If this was already leaked, I would take in consideration that they, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, as you know, I'm not a developer or production team or anything like that, but if I was, I would try to upscale this to the best looking, you know, thing as possible. Yeah, not for just you know, concept art, but visuals, just overall gameplay and
how good it looks.
Yeah, it looks great right now. Actually,
you can see that the fog in the background kind of thing, like the lighting as well. You can see reflections in the puddles here on the ground.
Yeah, this video is this is a video resoluted in 720p.
720p.
And look how little this looks. We can't even upscale a video to 1080. This is 720p concept art uploaded video. So
it's pretty good. Hold on. What am I seeing here? Bikes?
Yep, spider bikes. It looks like not even spider. It looks like this is silk right here on screen right now.
Wait, what?
Side gigs. Like, what does that? What? So,
bro.
And then you have the New York
bikes.
Yeah, you know they had a spider bike. The Spider-Man.
I don't, but like, yeah. I was expecting anything from this, you know, images of video, but not bikes, bro.
And this doesn't even look like a spider bike. This is like a
regular bike. Like, it's like I'm playing GTA or something.
Yeah, look at her swinging with the bike as a side gig.
Whoa,
like
that shit looks cool, bro.
We got New York Police Department car right here, so this is definitely something to look into. This is definitely something. Side gigs. What if you're working with the police? Obviously you are, but like, what if you can go into the substation and pick up like tasks around the city?
I'm just curious to see how they're gonna, you know, make the whole mechanics when it comes to driving, because, you know, when it comes to driving, just not every game can make a vehicle feel like a vehicle. Do you know what I mean?
As long as it's faster than Gotham Knights, I'm okay with that.
Not just that, as long as you don't make it feel very clunky and stuff, like just make it feel like a, you know, or just to make it feel like an afterthought. Like put some time into making it feel like a real motorcycle or a real car, like with the whole physiques and, you know, like, you know, the suspension, whatever. Just put some time into it, bro. Like there's just a few games out there that actually make it good. Do you know what I mean? GTA 5 is one of them. Maybe Watch Dogs, I would say. A few other games, but every other one, unless you're like a fully like a full car game, like, you know, like a Gran Turismo, Forza, all that kind of stuff, most games don't actually nail the vehicles. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to have anything that's going to be super crazy, because they might have to take in consideration that these guys can either, as you can see, it looks like there's definitely Spider-Gwen up there swinging on top of the motorcycle with her weapon as well. They're going to have to incorporate something to work. Yeah, that's silk right here is at the bottom right here.
Yeah, silk's right here.
Definitely silk. Yeah, and this is definitely Gwen. So you can tell by the white hood and you can tell by the black like leather look. This is more of a silk look. If I'm giving my honest opinion, I think they will have something to where they have to not have the bike go super fast, but have it fast enough to where if they wanted to hop off the bike and swing onto a building, it doesn't shift the momentum like that.
What's this? Challenges, rewards, upgrades, scheme raids, battle challenges, rescue, crimes, gigs. We've seen some of these already, just not for cash. I don't know what cash is got to do with all this.
Whoa, wait.
What's that?
Do you see this? That's what the cash is for. So we got hero levels, we have abilities, gadgets, inventions, apartments, and
Oh, so
web
the money
trans.
you earn to level
It's
up.
kind of, yeah, you can go buy a better apartment.
Look. It's literally going like this. So
Schemes, raids, battles, challenges, rescues, crimes, gigs. So those are the challenges.
Yeah, and then the reward you get from the challenges is gonna be cash in it, and etc. From there, you can then upgrade, and it just goes in circle. You know, like a cycle of life.
So we get cash. You get cash, XP, skill points, Spider Tech challenge tokens.
Yeah.
So
this is the mechanism
we've
you have.
already had The only thing new that's right now is the cash. So, but they just explained that you will get to see the cash with the hero levels, abilities, gadgets, inventions,
apartments, web strands. You can buy an apartment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that the cash is for. Yeah.
Whoa, okay. But you know, like I'm getting excited, but then I just realized I'm never gonna go play this.
Yeah, it's over. It's over for everybody.
I'm never gonna go play it.
This looks good. I'm not
gonna play this, bro. And I'm getting so excited. Apartments, bro. That's why I said it's like GTA. That's why he said it kind of looked like GTA. You see, saw the video. It did, mention Grand Theft Auto because you buy apartments.
And what if they let you like
buy vehicles,
customization of the complete customization of the apartment, kind of like the Hogwarts Legacy. Whenever you can grab that thing and like reform it and everything. Oh shit, bro, that would be crazy. What is this opportunity and business model? What will keep players engaged long term? How will we ensure the positive
live
social
service
environment? So it's definitely would have been a live service. It's like a Q&A kind of thing for like the company itself. What happens after launch? Will we be ready to launch? What is the plan to support online service content needed? How will the visuals complement multiplayer gameplay? How are we telling multiplayer stories? That's the thing. This is a huge one right here. How are we telling multiplayer stories?
I mean, there are different ways of doing it. You can either go the Destiny route where you make every expansion that comes in with a new story that then changes the landscape or of
the
where the game's going to take place. Yeah. Or you can go I think the Destiny route is the one most games do use. I think Suicide Squad use something similar as well, but it doesn't really change much. I mean, I think when the Joker DLC came out, we saw like more of like a Halloween vibe or something, or like Easter vibe. Was it? When did it come out? Was it Easter, Halloween? I think it was Easter. It was Easter time. So we had like all these Easter decorations going around. So it's kind of what I think it's that route that they might take, because that's what most live service games do. It kind of changes the environment with every expansion. So not a big deal, but it depends how Insomniac tackles it. They kind of like to do the things different. So
and you got it has to be a huge deal, because you got 8 different Spider-Man that we just saw. So we got Insomniac, we got Peter Parker, we got Miles, we got Scarlet Spider, we got Silk, we got Spider-Gwen, we got Spider-Man 2099, we have Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. We got 8 different Spider-Man. So and like you said, every New York is probably going, if they're jumping through dimensions like we just saw, every New York you would think that it would be different. Now that's something that could make the game a lot better. Even if let's say they don't expand it, right? They make every New York look different from Silk's universe. Villains. Yep, it's going to be the same villains, obviously. They have a different
one. It's got like a different main villain. In that universe.
Yep. A different main villain, a different name for the villain as well. Like we saw Into the Spider-Verse, we saw Olivia Octavius, right, as the Dr. Octopus in that universe.
Oh, that would be sick.
You do something like that. You do Dr. Otto Octavius in one universe. We already know in comic books, even now, like there are different variations of Venom. So now Insomniac, we got Harry, we got we can even do a Flash Thompson. Harry, we can even do a Flash Thompson, and we can do an Eddie Brock. We got Carnage. It could be different. They can spin it different ways. Even let's just say in one universe, the Carnage or Venom, whatever the case may be, whatever gets convinces the symbiote that's on Peter to act irrationally. So now you're fighting one of your comrades, so they can spin it different ways, man. That's just a huge. It's the how are we going to be able to tell multiplayer stories? Yeah, this is the plan. So the total for the PlayStation universe is 100 million, right? That's the total addressable market. They want to aim for 52 million. Yeah, they want to get to 52 million. That's the target, because let's just say hypothetical, So immediate addressable day sales. They expect 9 million.
9 million by the game day one.
Playing this. And then it upscales to, we got a total of 100 million PlayStation users. Let's just say we downscale and at least get a little bit over half of that. So, and then what happens is this, right? The addressable market transitions over to the addressable PC market, and they expect that once it releases on, let's just say it releases on console and PC the same day, if they know they have, because obviously we talked about this before, PlayStation people, it's easier to go buy a $600 game system than it is a $1,200 PC. You know, it's obviously easier. So they want to transition over people from 9 million that's in the market they want on day one to transition over to 3 million. That's, you know, under that. It's like one half of what they want, 1/3 of what they want on PlayStation. That's like they do on PC. And then it says after that, you know, 52 million after once they get to the addressable market sales, they get to 17 million players. You know, obviously it's after like, you know, DLC updates and stuff like that. So this isn't a bad plan. If this is legit, these numbers don't look bad, because I would assume
that obviously you have to know like this is all business plans, so it doesn't mean it's gonna go exactly the way that
they want.
Most of the time it doesn't.
Your Sinister Six. So this looks like, I'm pretty sure this is Beetle. We got Chameleon, we have the Lizard, Green Goblin, Hammerhead, Electro, Vulture, Venom. This guy right here, I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. And then Hydro Man. That'd have been good. Sandman, and then Shocker. I don't know who this guy is.
This guy Vulture?
I don't know who this guy.
Is this Vulture?
No, that's not Vulture. Vulture's right here.
Yeah.
So we got this. We got Beetle, Chameleon, Lizard, Green Goblin, Hammerhead, Electro. We got Hydro Man, Sandman, Shocker. I don't know this guy. And then we got Venom, and then we got Vulture. So this, I gotta look further into that to see who that guy is. But what's crazy is, right, you would never. Where's Dr. Octopus at?
The auto-named Spider-Man Peter Parker Ghost Spider-Gwen. Oh, you get to choose the player, I guess. I think it's like the menu where you choose who you want to play as. Is it?
Yeah, Spider-Girl looks like Miguel O'Hara. Yeah, Defender, Web Spinner, Acrobat, obviously.
Yeah, who do you choose?
Oh man, Miles, bro, you know that. I'm black.
Wait, hold on. Where's Miles at though? Is Miles
he's probably later on down the list. It looks like you got to scroll like that,
bro. Where's Miles?
You see this black bar? It scrolls over. See that black bar that I'm highlighting right here?
Yeah, go on. Let's see.
They probably won't show it. It's just because it's a clip art.
Yeah.
This is good. You can customize the face for their body.
Look at that guy, bro. Look like a balloon, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, that's funny though.
Before he smells like.
What if the obesity of this Spider-Man affects the way that he web swings and his stamina?
How he fights, bro. He's going to get hit with his belly or something. Bro,
we got a battle pass right here. Time left 2 days. So
2 days to complete.
Yeah.
2 days.
So you gotta basically complete the objectives. Obviously, for the battle pass, you got 2 days to do all of this.
Mm-hmm. Not bad at all. Not bad. Let's see what comes next.
I think that might be it. So we finally made it to the end of the video, and if you stuck through to the end of the video, let me know down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? What do you like about this game, or what concepts of the game did you think was original and would you like to see sometime in the future? So with that being said, make sure you like the video, share with your friends, and I'm going to catch you guys in my next one. Skadoosh.